Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. So I just want to give everyone a heads up as I start this recording. I am recording this just a few hours in advance of the episode going live. It's been an interesting week because I've been recording a lot more day to day than I normally do because I just have so much to do otherwise. What I might try and do tonight, because I think I'm going to have time, is try and record some days in advance to where it's not quite so crazy, but it has been raining a good bit here over the past 2 or 3 days. We don't normally get that much rain in that big of a concentration over that much time. And as a result, the maintenance folks are out in force today. And those of you who've been following my channel for a while know that since my desk is close to a window, I'm fine to filter noise out when there's not a lot of unpredictable loud noises coming from right outside, but when there are gardeners, unpredictable loud noises tend to happen. So I'm just saying that for the purposes of all the new people that might not have heard about that on my channel yet, that is a thing. Once I get a microphone that's not a condenser, then it will no longer be a thing, or at least not as much of a thing. But what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to record this episode, but I may have to cut this really short. There's a possibility that you're looking at a shorter than usual, possibly much shorter than episode. Obviously, if you're looking at the episode length right now and it's a normal 25 or more, then that didn't happen. But I just wanted to start with that little disclaimer. So this is Avalon 2, the world all the way up here that we are looking at colonizing in this episode. We need to build some influence, of course. We're low on influence because we just sent out a deluge of colony ships. Let's go ahead and go up to fast speed. But this episode, we are going to focus on filling in this part of our territory to where this is no longer off on its own. We're also going to colonize a little bit up here. And also, someone had asked me, what are my objectives right now? What am I focused on doing? Who am I going to declare war on next? What do we have here? Could be a sign of something more. Let's find out then. So let me keep it paused for just a second while I talk about this, just so I don't get interrupted again. So obviously I do want to declare war on the Tendrakians. They have been adversaries since the very beginning. We are currently in a defensive pact with them against the Polysimus Order, but the Polysimus Order seems to be shrinking, which is quite nice. It seems like, I feel like they had territory out here not too long ago, and now they don't. Or did I just dream that up? Maybe I'm just looking at this in a new light for the first time because I can potentially colonize out here, which I can probably add this planet to the Illyria sector. Let's see if we can go ahead and colonize that right now. 84 influence. Okay, it's a ways off, but we're going to colonize that as soon as we can because that's going to help us lock down this branch of this arm of the galaxy, as well as all these resources. But the Tendrakians are my next war target. However, just to be super, super clear, it's not looking like there's much going on up here. We would have seen a science ship from an AI that's up here if there was an AI up here. So either we've gotten extraordinarily lucky and there is not an AI up there, or I'm sorry, either we've gotten extraordinarily lucky and there is an AI and it hasn't visited, or there's nothing up there. And if that's the case, we need to colonize up there as soon as possible. So let me take another look really quick before I unpause at our planetary situations just to make sure we're upgraded as much as possible. This world is still building a few things. Very good. Yep, we need to upgrade that for more unity, this for more science. And I might have a few more. Yep, here's one here. Everything's good otherwise, looks like. Yeah, the core worlds, the ones that have been improved for a long time. It looks like I did have someone migrate away from Sirius Continentum because that pop is regrowing into that spot. But anyway, we're going to run most of this episode on fast speed and just do lots and lots of colonizing. So let's actually go ahead and close out the military ships because we're not looking at those right now. We are, of course, building up new ships here on Earth. I think we're building, a bunch of new ships. And actually, now that I'm looking at this, we're going to need to... Someone said this in a comment, and I don't know why I didn't think about this, but we're going to have to cut these 5 Julius-class ships and maybe even the Hadrian-class cruisers as well and just go for the destroyers because we don't have room for that many big new ships, but we're going to work towards it. I just got a little bit excited. Plus, to tell you guys the absolute truth, the last episode that I recorded, I'm glad you enjoyed it so much because I'm going to say this and y'all are going to yell at me. I'd probably been awake for closing in on 36 hours when I recorded that, but I wanted to knock it out before. I was trying to get through the day after not getting any sleep, and I won't go into that. It was just a crazy past 48 hours. But I wanted to kind of get through the day so that when I did go to sleep, I slept at a relatively normal time. And I did. I got lots of rest, and it's great. So anyway, let's go ahead and do that. And yeah, I appreciate that you guys enjoy that episode so much because I was uncommonly tired while recording that. So yeah, mistakes were made. Little tiny mistakes. Which reminds me, hang on, let's take a look at not the ship designer, but the, let's go planets and sectors. Now, somewhere in here, this is, for instance, a tundra world. Okay, that's properly named. No. Don't want to rename anything. Just want to open this up. Let me take a quick look. This is a tundra world. Prune, good. Aridus, Oceanum, Tropicus, Terra Nova. Continentum. I mislabeled a planet, and this kind of thing bothers me. Herba, Savannah, good. Herba, Savannah, Aridus, Arid, good. Herba, Savannah. I'm not seeing it yet. Glacius, Arctic. I know that somewhere in here I have mislabeled a planet. Oh yeah, here it is. Zarmaton Urba. This is a tundra world, not a savanna world. So let's go ahead and rename it to Prune. And unpause. Up. New science research available. Ooh. So proton torpedoes are probably going to be a high priority, but then again, better shields and a better energy reactor. Tell you what, the proton torpedoes are the shortest on this current list, so we can actually get this pretty quick. And this will unlock, I believe, a different ship type. It'll unlock a different interceptor type specifically for our smallest, for our smallest class of ship. Is it called an interceptor? Why am I suddenly blanking on that? Corvette, that thing. The current class of hull is interceptor class, and it might unlock another one. I think it does, because we get torpedoes for the first time. Missing scientist. One of the scientists working at the observation post, oh no, at Cranadeth has been reported missing. So where's this? This is our new observation post, one of the two we built. He was taking part in a covert mission to collect plant samples from the planet's surface, but did not return to the shuttle with the rest of his team. We've been conducting a limited search so as not to alert the natives, but so far without success. Now remind me, these guys, this is a Stone Age civilization. Interesting. So this could be a new quest chain, you never know, because they just recently, or maybe not, I know they changed in the latest update, they changed that Stone Age primitives now show the same as any other primitives, whether it's Bronze Age, Space Age, whatever it is. And I was thinking maybe, just maybe, they might have new quests for that too, but they might not. Our energy deficit has gone away. All right, good. We have new fighters now. We need to look into that on our new designs that we worked on over the last couple of episodes. We can also research more new fighters. Tell you what, just for the sake of going down another weapons chain, I'm going to go ahead and research the afterburners. It's only going to take 20 months. Let's boot up the ship designer really quick and have a look at what we can change. It's going to be fighters that we can update. So they should mostly, no, they actually wouldn't have updated automatically because, yeah, see, the flagella are still doing more damage than, okay, the bombers do more damage. So maybe I should have bombers in place of flagella. So what's the difference here? Fighters have better evasion. They're more maneuverable. What about the amoeba? The amoebas have crappy evasion. So these fighters might actually do better against point defense. Damage 3 to 4, damage 16 to 24. Yeah, these guys just still don't do as much damage as the flagella do. But maybe by the time we upload the next level of fighter, we can replace that. I could definitely put bombers in right now, and they would do better, actually the same damage. So we're going to keep the amoeba for one more tech level on fighters. And then we might make some changes. All right, we've got some more influence. Let's see about maybe colonizing. There's Raptrix, there's Escont. Yeah, this desert world needs to be colonized. Yep, and we have the influence for it. So let's go ahead and we're building ships on Earth. So we're going to... Okay, so this is a desert planet. This is going to be Ignis. That's right. Escont Ignis is going to be founded. And this system might do us the favor of reconnecting. I know it's going to connect to this territory. We'll get enough space from that, but it might even connect to Hithrum, and we'll have a solid boundary up here, a solid district, which is quite nice. I had a commenter ask me, please don't go crazy with Border Gore in this series, and I have no intention of it. I just really wanted to be faithful to the geography. There are two, kind of regions north of Cisalpina called Raetia et Noricum, Raetia and Noricum. And I just thought it would be cool to have kind of two side-by-side sectors for a bit. So there's Aquitania here. So we're just going to have Noricum be kind of a smaller sector here. Or who knows, at one point I might actually, join them and just make the sector name Raetia et Noricum for all purposes. But, that would kind of solve the problem, I guess. But for now, we're going to keep it as is. Oh, wait. We have a new colony here that we need to add to Aquitania. Let's go ahead and close out some of this stuff and definitely add in that world, as well as just new territory in general. Construction ships, how you doing? Yep, see, you need stuff to do. Alright, you're working on Noricum and Olim. Why don't you come back this direction? I've got a construction ship working over there. We need to colonize that. We've already built everything we can over here. Alright, tell you what, why don't you come over here, and I need to see where exactly I've given orders to your buddy here. Alright, so pretty much everything north of this line still needs to be improved. So the Rockeron system has lots of stuff, as well as what looks like the Polygon system. I'm sure I didn't read that correctly, but what's it called? The Pavach. Pavach. It's like a Klingon word. Alright, I'm going to queue up a few things kind of erring towards the top of this system. Or this sector, rather. Just to avoid the construction path from the other ship. And then, yes, so they're not doing anything in Sim. So good, I queued that up. And the Mizar system as well. Go ahead and improve those. Unpause. Let's try and let some time go by. We've got a colony ship heading that direction. Do we have any other colony ships on the way out? No, but they're being built right now. And we're building up more influence to where we can continue to crank out more. We only have another 2 influence coming in per turn, which is, or per day or month, whatever, which is kind of frustrating, but hopefully we can get that back up with some help from factions. A large amount of ship debris can be found in orbit. All right, let's look at it then. Somebody joked a few episodes back that the motto of the Roman Star Empire is, well, research it then. Okay, let's take care of some... Wait, what's this? Oh, did they offer us a trade deal? I don't know what they're offering us, but I somehow missed it. Okay, there is clear evidence that a massive space battle took place in close orbit over Tubric. Yeah, this is like so many different stages. Just... Where are you? Come here. Research it, damn it. Now, what else needs to be done? Limbo, a second chance. Yeah, let's go ahead and research this. That's been sitting there for an episode or 2. So evidently, this is a special project. So we're going to upload these guys into robotic bodies, and I don't think that's going to please one of our factions in particular. Is there a hotkey for the... Yes, there is. F7. Good to know that I can pop that up quickly. So the Alien Aid Trust is pretty displeased. The Galactic Emancipation League is even less pleased. Alien Aid Trust is actually growing a little bit. All right, so they want passive study on native interference. See, I'm thinking we may actually be able to get some influence from this faction if I'm careful. Dull Edge. Interesting. So we have gone into the red on Dull Edge, which indicates to me that maybe we're falling behind on technology despite all of our territory. Okay, after many trials and setbacks, the engineering department has finally managed to transfer the extinct aliens' neural scans to robotic bodies, and the results are exhilarating. The ancient aliens have fully regained consciousness and have expressed a desire to join our empire, offering to colonize a new planet within our borders. All right, let's do this. We would be honored. Steeridon 3. Cool. So where is Steeridon 3? So if where's the search? Yeah, so this is hotkey F. Good to know. Steeridon. Okay, so it's actually right here. I wonder where they're going to colonize. Actually, no, they already colonized. They colonized Steeridon 3 instantly. So there's... Let's see if these have any special pops. Interesting. They don't... Or special ethics. They don't appear to have anything special about them. They're just droids. Droids? and they're mechanical. That's very interesting. I'm not seeing anything new. Yeah, I really don't know how I missed that trade deal offer from the 10 Drakians, but so be it. All right, so there's also this automated shipyard mission, and that's in Bazkarat. Is there a science ship in the area that's not doing anything? Okay, so you must be going to auto-explore in a different area. Yeah, you're just auto-exploring. So tell you what, you upgrade and then work on that, please. And I kind of do want to have another science ship, because we need to be exploring out in this area. One of the reasons I want that is, again, now that we've started to go down the discovery tree, well, maybe not do one just yet so we slow down the amount we explore, but every time we survey new planets, we get research points, which will help us keep, catch up in the tech game, especially if we are, in fact, behind. Right now, we're just we're enjoying lower anomaly fail risk and the increased chance of anomaly discoveries, which is why we've been seeing so many of those. But anyway, let's see how things are going here. Earth has built most of our new destroyers for Classis Missinensis. Or is it Classis Ravenus we're building up now? Yes, it is. So they're in orbit of Earth. They have 28 destroyers and, 2 more coming? Good. So keep working on that. All right, let's go ahead and build hydroponics farm there. Or wait. Where and why? Yes, I'm sure. Were you set to... Okay, speaking of science ships, I'm about to lose this science ship. Was this science ship set not to evade? Or did it just jump in right there? Damn it. Yeah, we couldn't have saved her. Well, crap. I don't even know how that happened. Did I have a science ship? Now let's check the other ones. Did I set her to passive and forget again? How many... I want you guys to know, this has never happened to me in a game of Stellaris. I know it sounds crazy, but all of these science ships that I've lost, seemingly for the same reason, never happened to me before, not even in my previous YouTube Let's Play. So online, offline, never lost this many science ships in one playthrough. This is an anomaly. Let me go ahead and make sure there's nothing better I can build here. Yeah, Frontier Clinic. We're going to add that on so this colony grows faster, because this kind of planet needs it. Now... yeah, new science ship. Jesus. Yeah, new Consu class. Ridiculous. All right, we're 4 months away from the Galactic Stock Exchange. We're going to build that immediately. Somewhere on Earth, most likely. I think it has to go on Earth. We already have a number of specialized buildings on Earth to begin with. All right, so she was exploring out in that region. All right, so are we done with that science ship? Yes, we are. Let's go ahead and recruit. This is going to use some of our influence, too, which sucks. But at least it looks like we've got some good recruits. So anomaly fail risk -10. Yeah, these are going to be the people to go with. The survey speed +10 and anomaly research speed +15%. Giuseppe Conti. That actually seems like those letters might be reversed. Okay, so you go ahead and auto-explore. Construction ship, why are you... Okay, I guess that's fair. Let's unpause. Man, that really sucks. Like I said, this is first time I've lost this many ships in one go. All right, Galactic Stock Exchange has been researched. I do want to have a new core sector system pretty soon, since we have more options in the area. Resettlement cost. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for this, because this is going to give us the... Well, it's an edict, so we have to turn it on. But have it... Ooh, or should we go for higher naval capacity? Ooh, this is actually kind of a tough decision. I'll wait on this, and I'll wait on the energy siphon. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and go for higher naval capacity. It's going to be a few years off, but it's Dr. Sheeb, how do you pronounce it? Sheeb, that's researching that, so that's going to be faster than usual. All right, we're going to get some engineering research out of this. So this is the Starship Graveyard. Excellent. That shaved 2 months off of the autocannon research. All right, and looks like... Ooh, what's this? Oh, no! We've encountered some kind of vast entity near Quiet Dark. It appears to exist only partially inside our own universe, with the bulk of the creature still trapped in whatever nightmarish realm it spawned from. There is a malevolent intelligence at work here, ancient beyond our concept of time and utterly alien in its design. We can only guess as to its purpose. It can't be good. So that ship properly evaded, and it even did it before we had a chance to look at the dimensional horror. So that's something that we can kill and get some advantages from killing, similar to the Enigmatic Fortress, which, by the way, is another thing that's on my radar. Great. New tradition available. Perfect timing. planetary survey, and let's go ahead and build up that next science ship now. And then they're all going to go on auto survey and get some research boosts as a result.
Complete. Research complete.
Nice. Oh, we also need to build that that new building on Earth, so we'll take care of that right now while the game is paused. Impulse thruster. Yeah, these are starting to get pretty expensive. I kind of want to go down the nuclear missile track just to have that tech researched because it's so low level. But then again, a weapon attack speed bonus, a battleship assembly yards could be good. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for the assembly yards. We are going to be building more of those soon, so it'd be nice to have access to those. Not all of my starports are going to be able to build them. Speaking of starports, let's go ahead and build one here. And Abskyki Ignis, I don't believe has had theirs improved yet, so let's go ahead and do that. Don't want a science ship. And then I want... First thing first, I want an observatory. And then we'll have to wait, I suppose. Because for whatever reason, it's not letting me queue up anything else until there's more. I guess just because there's more options needed. And then this is building. Escond Ignis is not going to be within our sector.
Construction complete.
We've got 15 influence. Somewhere near here was the system with the minerals that just in ridiculous numbers. I can't remember where they were. I don't think I've improved them. But they're somewhere near here. Now I can't remember where they were. Feel free to leave me a comment if you want to remind me. It's not of huge importance that we remember where they were, but I know they're here. I saw them recently. They're not in Beskel. They're not... Are they perhaps here? No. Weird. All right. Well, hang on. Let's go ahead and add some more systems to that. This is... what sector is this? Aquitania? There's a few more systems we can add to it. And speaking of our sectors, let's take a quick look over here. Let's compress all these so that we can see our list easily again. Cisalpina sector is a big sector. Is that it? That's it. So I'm going to send a bunch of minerals in the direction of Aquitania sector. I can't wait. The next patch is going to add the ability to, I think, control click, and you can add 1,000 at a time. So you can do this in 5 clicks as opposed to... Oh, man. All right, there's that. Proton torpedoes have been researched. We can go ahead and go for neutron torpedoes, or we can go for the higher level ion disruptor, which is the ion disruptor, which I think I'm going to go for. The plasma cannon seems fun, but let's go ahead and go for the ion disruptor. And before I cut this episode, we've got some new technologies, so let's have a look at our ship designer and see what we might be able to do. Can we do a new corvette? Yes, we can now build torpedo boat corvettes. So I'll have to decide on the name for this design in the next episode, but let's go ahead and install in the torpedo slot proton torpedoes. And then for the front weapon, so proton torpedoes do damage to shields. It would be nice to have, I guess, disruptors that would help reinforce that. A small disruptor would also do a lot of damage to shields. So these would just be shield ripper ships if we built them. They would really bring down shields quickly, or at least as rapidly as a bunch of corvettes can, which is pretty fast, you know. And of course we want shields on these, so let's go ahead and do 2 small shields. We talked about this last episode. We'd rather have the 2 small shields than 1 medium. Wow. Yeah, see, we're barely going to have enough for this. And then I guess we'll do... Wow, we actually don't have enough. How much power does this take? 7.5 versus 30. Well, hang on. 15. So yeah, it's exactly half. Well, crap. We might have to downgrade one of the shields. or possibly not use a shield capacitor, but I really like the idea of being able to regenerate shields quickly on this thing. Yeah, that's the best option, is to downgrade one of the shields, and that puts us at exactly 0. Oh, let me think. Roman emperors. We have the Aurelius, right, for the current Corvette, which is Marcus Aurelius. That's a pretty distinguished emperor name. We've got Tiberius. We've got Justinian already. Aurelius was known as the philosopher emperor. So I'm trying to think of someone else along those lines. Someone that was known for being a thinker. But we've already covered so many of the more well-known emperor names, so I really probably have to look stuff up. Tell you what, let's actually talk about it, because I'm not recording more episodes than this. So by the time I get back and record the next one, you guys will have time to actually give me feedback. So let's decide as the Legion. Let's figure out what we'll do there. And this is going to be placeholder class. Torpedo boat. So that's that. And let's go ahead. It's so funny to see that there. Aurelius, we have, all right, the plasma accelerator automatically upgraded, which is quite nice. Let's just make sure the same thing has happened across all of our ships. There would be no reason for it not to, but I just kind of want to look at it, right? Yeah, see, it hasn't happened here, possibly for power reasons. So let's look into this. There might be a solution. All right, yeah, power reasons. So if I remove this medium armor and plug in one advanced antimatter reactor, we now have extra power, and we're going to get a little bit of a damage bonus. Just a 1% bonus. Those bonuses are not huge, but hey, I mean, it helps. All right, so that we finished updating that, and that's the Hadrian class cruiser. So let's take a look at the Trajan class. All right, this thing got fully upgraded. The new disruptor is being researched, but we still have plenty of extra power on this thing. There we go. I didn't make any changes, but I still like clicking save because it reorganizes the list and makes it really easy for me to see which ships I've looked at. If I do that up here, you would notice Wolfhound go to the top, and you could see very clearly that these have been looked at. All right, so Augustus, you have no extra power, but it looks like everything's been upgraded as you would expect. So let's look at the Julius. Everything's been upgraded here as well. Again, we're waiting for slightly better fighters. Okay, cool. Well, on that note, we're 27 minutes in. I'll go ahead and cut this episode here. In the next one, we are going to... Hang on, I've got 21 influence. That's not enough to start a new colony. We are going to continue expanding in this direction. It looks like Escant is nearly established, so as soon as it gets established, we're going to hopefully be able to join them to the Narbonensis sector and add more in this area. Let's see. Yeah, I actually want all of this to be in Narbonensis eventually, and then we have additional planets to colonize. So yeah, we've got a lot happening at once as our science ships go out. Speaking of that, oh, this is our new one. Let's take care of this really quick. We only have 21 influence though, so we probably can't hire a very good leader. Yeah, we'll wait on that until next episode. But as these science ships go out into the galactic north or northwest, so to speak, you will see a lot more research starting to pour in, and we'll get in better with that particular faction that's actually looking for that. We are still getting just +2 influence for now, but let's see how our factions are doing as we leave. Synth Envy is doing okay, so that's good. Also, before I end the episode, let me remember one more thing. Earth is going to need to build that energy building. So if I replace this with the Galactic Stock Exchange, where are you? Oh, I need influence to build it though. Crap! All right, can't build that till next episode either. Need 85 influence, in fact. So that's going to get in the way of some of our rapid colonization because we've got to build up 85 influence on 2 per month. Not fun. So yeah, we're probably going to start out the next episode with some faction play just to see if we can squeeze some extra points. But this is one of the things that's making this faction less happy, that if we improve it, should be better. And then if we get research treaties with 3 other empires, that could help too. I'm not thrilled about that idea because I don't want to share my ideas. I don't want to share Rome's ideas. We're sharing ideas within our borders, but I don't know that I want to share them outside. And of course, we're doing very, very well with this faction. So as soon as we have access to 10 strategic resources, we might get even more. Right now, we only have 6. So we just need to keep expanding. And again, expanding into the north here before anyone else does is a great way to guarantee that happens. Lots to do. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes in Roma Galactica are still coming out every day at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Comments always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.